Hello everyone, I'm Kristen Oaks White. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week. While Louisiana farmers and ranchers continue to find damage from Hurricane Laura, the wounds to agriculture are a bit fresher for our neighbors to the east. Hurricane Sally made landfall on September 16th in Gulf Shores, Alabama as a Category 2 storm. TWILA's Avery Davidson shows us what this storm did to cotton and pecans ready to pick.
Blown down by Hurricane Sally's winds and rain, the cotton fields of Baldwin County, Alabama, most likely will not be white and fluffy as in years past. The green soybean fields also succumbed to Sally's wrath. Baldwin County farmer Joel Sermon says Sally damaged nearly every crop grown here.
We're 2/3 through digging sweet potatoes, so as soon as it dries out, we'll be back in there. Cotton, we just have to wait. It's going to be another 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks before we know anything on that.
I'm most concerned, I guess, about the crop. Cotton, like this we're standing here in front of, looks pretty bad. Also, the pecan crop's pretty bad. A lot of the pecans blew off of the trees, and a number of trees have blown down as well. So it'll have a lasting effect on the pecan crop. One of the farmers told us a couple years before they could possibly have a good pecan crop again.
Alabama Farmers Federation President Jimmy Parnell agrees with Sermon that this damage to the pecan crop came at the worst possible time.
Uprooted a lot of trees, broke limbs out, and all the pecans that was on the trees, they on the ground now. And they were 2 weeks, 3 weeks from being harvested.
Most of the state had as good a crop as we've ever had that we're about to harvest. So these folks have lost a good crop. At the minimum, a good crop, and maybe a great crop, depending on the farm and the time they had gotten it planted and when they got rain and that type thing. So it's pretty bad. It's devastating, really, when you lose those big crops.
Just as Louisiana farmers and ranchers are rebuilding and fixing damaged equipment from Hurricane Laura, Alabama farmers will be doing the same following Sally for quite a while. With the help of Kevin Worthington and the Alabama Farmers Federation, I'm Avery Davidson for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
The Alabama Farmers Federation set up a hurricane relief fund to help those farmers and ranchers impacted by Hurricane Sally. You can mail a check payable to Alabama Farmers Agriculture Foundation to Alabama's Farmers Federation, P.O. Box 11000, Montgomery, Alabama, zip code 36191. You can also donate online. Also, remember that Louisiana farmers and ranchers are also still recovering from Hurricane Laura. The Louisiana Farm Bureau Foundation Disaster Relief Fund is also accepting donations. We'll also have a link to make a donation there on our website at twilatv.org.